Hey guys, what's going on? PJ Cruz here. Thanks for stopping by. Wanted to give you a little studio update while I have some time. And anyway, it's been a little while. Basically, my schedule has like blown up all on my face, and things have been. I've had many things impacting my studio time and been keeping me out of my studio. So that is why I am so behind schedule. So fortunately, it's nothing that's within my control. So I just kind of have to roll with it and do the best I can. So here I am. So anyway, just update on what's been going on. I've got I just finished Reamps, and I've already finished gain staging finished gain staging the first song from the Atlanta Suite, Anger of the Gods. I know what you're thinking. The release date has come and gone for the Atlanta Suite, and I still haven't produced anything. In fact, I haven't finished the first song. That's how bad my schedule's been. So my apologies. It will get done. It may take longer, of course, but it will get done, and I think you'll be happy with the results as I'm looking forward to the results as well, because I mean the rough mixes I'm hearing right now on Anger of the Gods sound really sweet. So hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as me. So I've got that going on, trying to finish that up, and my original plan for the whole CD, not only Anger of the Gods but the whole CD, was to use my Dark Terror, which I've got right over here, the orange Dark Terror, with my Tube Meister, and record that using red boxes and stuff like that. But this thing kind of interrupted that philosophy and changed the game completely. This here is a BFG amplification. It's actually a modified Jet City JCA22H. Brian over at BFG has modified this one, this particular head here, out the wazoo, and got a number of mods on it, including the 20-pound hammer. That's his main gain mod he does for the lead channel. But it's got a bunch of other mods, and I won't get into all of them right now, just for keep the video short. But let's just say the lead channel gain on 4.5 is what I've been using for Reamps so far on the Atlanta Suite, and it sounds brutal. And I'm not, by the way, I'm not using a boost pedal at all. This is DAW through a direct box backwards, because I wasn't going to wait a week or so to push things further back for a reamp box from Amazon or Sweetwater or whoever. I decided just to grab me a little direct box and just wire a passive direct box, and I just run it backwards, and I run it from DAW right into the front of the BFG here. No pedals, nothing. Well, actually, I'm running a G3 in the effects loop only for the noise gate, just to kind of keep hiss down in between passages and stuff like that. But other than that, it's just straight BFG, and it just sounds great. I mean, it just sounds really. And again, I'll do a more in-depth video on the amp and the features and the mods and stuff that this one has as I have time. But just for now, believe me when I tell you, this is a kick-ass amp. It really kicks a lot of ass. That being said, when I've actually got this hooked up to the Avatar cabinet, it was way too loud. I mean, I couldn't even be in the same room. It's only 20 watts, but damn, this thing is super loud. Maybe it's that new output transformer, I don't know. So anyway, I decided to take my isolation cabinet out of retirement, because it really wasn't getting a whole lot of use. It was kind of boxy sounding, and I wasn't terribly happy with it. And I had planned to do some sound treatment on the inside of the cabinet to try to help some of those boxy frequencies and stuff, but it just seemed like I never would find the time to get that done. Well, after getting this in the studio and this being super loud with it, I was like, I've got to find the time, and I made the time. And I went ahead and treated the whole inside of the isolation cabinet, on the top compartment, all around the speaker, flush with the speaker, up on the sides, up on the top, and removed the speaker and did everything underneath the speaker as well, at the bottom. I think I used like pretty much 2 full, those big long sheets that they have, Auralex and Studio Foam, and use some of their glue just to kind of tack it into the sides or whatever. And wow, made a big difference. Boxiness is pretty much all eliminated. Sounds great. And with this thing here going into that isolation cabinet, I've got master like on what, almost 5, and it's kind of loud in the room still, but it's nothing like it was before. I mean, I can deal with it. I can have headphones on and still monitor through headphones without being interrupted by the speakers, and it just sounds absolutely smoking. Okay, taking the speaker out through a Redbox 5, and then that goes into my DAW, and I've also then got the Redbox 5 then goes into the isolation cabinet, and in the cabinet I've got an Auralex i5 that's miking also going into the DAW. So I'm recording 2 tracks simultaneously whenever I'm running any guitar part, and I then mix them in software, in Sonar, in the mixer to balance, because this gives me more of like a thicker, darker tonality, and this gives me a lot more of the focus on the high mids and the highs, and you balance the two together, and it's a perfect blend. It just sounds absolutely killer. And so yeah, I mean, my whole idea from my original philosophy, what I was going to do, I'm liking this, so I'm gonna run with this. And when you hear the results, I think you'll be pretty impressed as well. So other than that, I've got the project going on with the Tone King, and that's been, again, time has been real scarce in the studio, so that's unfortunately that's been affected as well. So I'm gonna get to that project as soon as I possibly can. I need to do a guitar solo, and I need to redo the drums and do some proper drums, and then actually do the mix for the song. But the Tone King's song is really shaping up really awesome. I'm really digging it, as is he, and we're real excited for that. And I guess the only other thing I've got new to talk about is, there's been a lot of hype and everything else about, Easy Drummer 2, Tune Track came out with Easy Drummer 2, and it's going to change everything, blah, blah, blah. And I think I probably sit in the same camp as Ryan Bruce on this one, in that Easy Drummer 2 is really badass and really kicks ass and everything. By the way, I don't have it, so, but just from what I've seen online. But his philosophy or his viewpoint is, if they've done this with Easy Drummer 2, he can't wait for Superior Drummer 3 when that comes out, which is supposedly imminent, I guess, or whatever. So anyway, that's exciting. So that's really cool. So here I am debating on whether I should go ahead and look at maybe getting Easy Drummer 2. Would that be kind of cool? Because that workflow and all those new songwriting features they have sound really, really cool. And then one day I wake up and Addictive Drums 2 comes out, and I totally got blindsided. I didn't realize that they were working on one, but they did, and I actually got like a super cheap upgrade offer, and I was like, what the hell? So I went ahead and upgraded, and actually got an extra AD pack while I was doing it, because it was like, they were practically giving the stuff away. I think it was like $50 for the upgrade, and an ad pack, like an extra add-on pack. And ad packs alone are usually like $70, so, or $60, or 60 or $70, whatever. So anyway, for less than the cost of an ad pack, I actually got an ad pack and an upgrade to the newest Addictive Drums 2. I've done a little bit of toying around with it, and it sounds really, really good. I'm not about to start redoing all the songs or whatever with Addictive Drums 2, but let's just say I probably will do some kind of demo with it, maybe some songs, or maybe I'll just jack around with it and do some videos with it. It's got some songwriting features as well. In fact, I think one of the big new features in Easy Drummer 2 that was really, really a big hit as far as ease of creating new stuff. I think Addictive Drums 2 actually does it one better than that, and I'm really excited about that feature. So even if I don't use Addictive Drums 2 necessarily for the actual drums, but they sound really good, so I might actually use them for drums too. I may use it just to create the drum parts because of that new feature, and then I can just create the MIDI and drop it into Sonar, and then just run the drums to whatever. So anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Just a lot of mumble, and let me get back to trying to get the get the mix going for Anger of the Gods. I'm at my track count, I think, is upwards of 50. Now keep in mind, every guitar part has got 2 tracks. Actually, it's got 3 because I had a DI originally, and then that DI went down to a isolation cab track and a Redbox 5 track. So technically, every guitar part I've done is three tracks in Sonar. And let me see. And I've got 2 rhythm tracks during the verses, and then I've got lead, harmonies. I have like 3 harmony parts, maybe 2 harmony parts. 2 harmony parts, a lead part, and then like all the solo parts. And each solo part's on a separate track because it's all in different parts of the song. And I found it easier to just do it that way rather than do it on the same track. This way I can EQ them differently if I needed to, or put different effects. So, so some of the tracks, even though I'm like running like say 52 tracks total, it's not 52 tracks beginning to end. Some tracks are only like, you know, for a verse or for a chorus or whatever. Full disclosure, right? Anyway, so that's all I got for today, guys. But stay tuned, and I'll update as much as I can. Be sure to follow me on Google Plus. You know, I do most of my updates on there. And stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys knowing what's going on. I'll keep you guys informed of what's going on. Yeah. So anyway, back to the dictionary. So anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. Rock on, and catch you later.